Danny Havoc.
Your car left, dude.
Yes.
Sweet.
Did you say sweet?
I'm
You
easily
do
distracted.
hardcore matches.
Yes, I do. That's very accurate. Well said.
This is your first Lego match.
It
Right.
is, in point of fact, yes.
Yeah. How was that?
It was a very interesting experience. Like, it was not as inherently deadly as some of the, or perhaps deadly is not the right word, but it's inherently scarring and risky as some of the other death matches that you do. But it was very definitely unpleasant, and more so in fact than I expected. I kind of undersold it coming in. It was unpleasant.
Are any hardcore matches pleasant?
I like the drunken death matches, but we only get to do those once in a great while when I have somehow managed to book the shows.
Why do you do hardcore matches?
Some latent childhood trauma that's probably been repressed for years. I don't know. But I was saying to my ride on the way up here, though, that, like, very honestly, if, like, death matches wasn't a thing, like, if hardcore death matches to that extreme didn't exist, I would very definitely not be a wrestler. Like, I appreciate wrestling and I enjoy it, and I even enjoy, trying to expand my skills at it from time to time, but, like, if death matches wasn't a thing, I wouldn't want to be a pro wrestler. It just doesn't interest me in that degree. I don't know.
Do you
why.
seek out pain?
I don't think so. I mean, obviously, yes, I do. that's obviously objectively, yes, I do. But I don't think I'm like seeking it out from some deeper need for it. I just think that it's something that I, for whatever reason, learned to handle well. So it's become a way to attain success.
What does success mean?
Very little in this degree. I get to travel around a little bit, and sometimes my face is on posters, and every once in a while people pay me some money. It's kind of fun.
Do you like attention?
It's a thing. It's getting deep. You're probing, man. Well, obviously, probably, yeah. I mean, I'm a pro wrestler. I don't think introverts probably go into that career very often. Agoraphobic shut-ins are not your world champions on the... Although I've known a lot of guys from the Midwest who didn't want to leave the Midwest, which I always thought was strange. That's a sidebar, completely.
Are a lot of people confused about what you're doing?
I'm confused about what I'm doing. I've yet to figure out why I think this is a good idea. I second guess it on a daily basis. And yet...
What's the most pain you've ever felt?
I guess, I don't know, people ask that a lot. It's like, it's one of those things, like, do you really register stuff like that? I don't know. I mean, like, you're in pain when you're in pain, but I don't know if you, like, keep a chart in your head. But I suppose my best answer would be, like, when I broke my heel, because that was a long-term pain, so it fucked up my life, as opposed to just being, like, a short-term pain that fucked up my day. Georgie boy, handsome fellow. I'm sorry.
Is there a relationship between emotional pain and physical pain?
Good God. Dr. Drew in here, man. Probably. I mean, there's that, you ever see that documentary, The Backyard? That's fun, you should check it out. There's like these kids whose father was like abusive or something, and I don't remember the exact story, but like it came out that like they were doing backyard death matches, and it was like brutal and shit. And then it came out like later on, like they as good documentaries do, like they sort of like saved the surprise reveal for late tour. Like the kid's father had been like abusing them, and this was the way they felt his love or something. So perhaps, but my dad was a fairly friendly, slightly chubby seed dealer farmer from Iowa, so it doesn't fit. I'm not sure.
Has your dad seen you wrestle?
No. They don't want to see me mutilate myself, as most parents probably would.
Have you ever invited them?
Well, no. They live about 2,500 miles away, so it wouldn't work out so well.
Do you think there's a place for humor in wrestling?
Absolutely. I think that if you don't have a good sense of humor, you shouldn't be into wrestling. because it's pretty goddamn tongue-in-cheek, and if you take it too seriously, I think your priorities are pretty screwed up.
What does adulthood mean to you?
Jesus. Pay your bills, get your shit together, be responsible. If you have people who depend on you, take care of them rather than putting your own priorities first. How's that? Really good?
Do you feel like an adult?
Absolutely not.
Will you ever?
I hope to. I think that's something that probably should come with age. I've been waiting for it for a while, but...
How old are you?
Shit, that's 26.
What's your plan?
Well, I think I'm going to finish this beer first. And my plan is to move on to the left hand, and then that beer yonder. And beyond that, I haven't really written it up. But I think I can make this 3-step plan happen. I feel confidently about it.
Do you have anything to say to the people so you bleed with toys tonight?
It wasn't real, I did it myself. Legos aren't as dangerous as you think. Don't tell them that. Cut that part. It's terrible. Legos are the most dangerous thing in the world. I will never do another Lego deathmatch as long as I live because I fear it to my core.
Thanks, Danny Havoc.
Thank you, guy behind the camera.
I love you.
I love you.
One step down.
I love everybody.
What do you think? I got a spud.